Welcome to Inside the Lines, presented by the FanDuel Sportsbook. He's Jared Smith. I'm Ariel Epstein. The New York Knicks are at home tonight as 3.5-point favorites against the Chicago Bulls, with the total at 213.5. Jared, how much do the Knicks deserve to be favored in this matchup?
Yeah, I mean, they certainly deserve to be favored. We've seen the line move a little bit in their favor, so that has kind of crystallized the Knicks as being the favorite in this game. They're actually not too bad as a favorite this year, 7-5 against the number. The Bulls have really struggled at the Garden of late, 2-7 in their last 9 trips to Madison Square Garden. So Chicago is struggling overall. The Knicks are struggling too, but we're seeing the line move in their favor, so I certainly think they do deserve to be the favorite in this game.
Speaking of struggling, these offenses have been struggling. The Bulls are ranked 25th, the Knicks 29th in scoring offense this season. Which offense do you think is going to play better tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of that has to do with how well Zach LaVine plays, and a lot of that has to do with if Kobe White is going to play. Keep an eye on Kobe White's status tonight. He is questionable with a back injury. But for the Knicks, Julius Randle's been playing a little bit better of late. We're seeing him starting to percolate. Maybe Randle takes the reins for this Knicks offense over the last 20 games of the season. I think he is the bell cow of this Knicks offense. But for the Chicago Bulls, I think it's all about Zach LaVine, who's been incredible. 2 40-point performances over his last few games. Kobe White, 3 straight 30-point games off the bench. You've got to control those 2 shooters if you're a Knicks defender tonight.
Injuries have definitely been hurting the Bulls, especially with White as the latest victim, hurting his back at practice on Thursday. We're going to preview some more games, though, coming up next on Inside the Lines.
They say less is more, but we believe more is more. That's why we built FanDuel Sportsbook with more. More ways to bet. More ways to fund your account. More ways to cash in. And more ways to cash out, with payouts delivered straight to your bank account in as little as 48 hours. You want more? You got it. Join today and get a risk-free bet worth up to $500. FanDuel Sportsbook. More ways to win.
Welcome back to Inside the Lines, presented by the FanDuel Sportsbook. Alongside Jared Smith, I'm Ariel Epstein. The Los Angeles Lakers are on the road tonight at the Memphis Grizzlies as 9.5-point favorites, the total at 226.5. Jared, we've seen this line move now from the Lakers favored by 8 to 9.5. How much does that make you think LeBron James is playing tonight, since he sat out against the Warriors the last game the Lakers had?
Yeah, I think there's your indication. If this line continues to creep up, if it gets to double figures, that is your clue that LeBron James will be playing in this game. The Grizzlies, Ariel, they've really hit the wall. They have not been playing well of late, and I think it's a little bit of youthful exuberance in the first half of the season when they sprinted out to that hot start. Now we're seeing those younger players, these college guys, John Morant, who only had to play 30, 35 games last year. Now he has to play 82 games. So we're starting to see a little bit of fatigue from the Grizzlies. I think that's a tenuous 8 spot for them as the 8 seed in the West. I think they fall back to the pack tonight. I do like the Lakers in this matchup. I love what we've seen from Anthony Davis of late. Whether or not LeBron plays, the Lakers are a good bet in this one.
I like the Lakers as well. They're going to extend that winning streak from 7 to 8 tonight. The final game, the Celtics are hosting the Houston Rockets tonight. The Celtics just 1-point favorites at home, with the total at 232.5. Jared, we've seen this, the Rockets and the Celtics hot hands, Westbrook, Harden, and Jason Tatum of the Celtics. Why do you like the under in this game then?
I know, it's kind of crazy. So I obviously the Rockets offense, that's their strongest unit. The Celtics, I think they rely a little bit more on their defense. Now the Rockets offense has been really hot of late because of this small ball lineup. They're shooting the ball really well. Russell Westbrook has a little more room to roam in the paint because there's no big man roaming the paint for Houston. But for Boston, it's all about Jason Tatum. This guy has been absolutely electric. I like Tatum not only on the offensive end, but on the defensive end as well. And keep an eye. We'll see if Brad Stevens can kind of concoct something to keep this Rockets offense in tow tonight. I like the under.
I like the prop bet on Russell Harden over 32.5 points tonight. Dollar Holla time. I'm going to go first. We're actually on opposing sides here, Jared and I. So I think that not only do the Portland Trailblazers win tonight, I like C.J. McCollum to have a double-double, and right now that is sitting at plus 460. Jared?
I'm on the other side. I think the Hawks win that game. Atlanta's been playing well. They had 141 points last night against the Nets. Trae Young goes for 35. The Hawks win plus 310. Again, another, carb-conscious sprinkle, but still I like the play for Trae Young tonight.
Carbs are a must. It was Jared's birthday yesterday. Happy birthday to Jared.
Thank you very much.
Smith.
And you're 4-0 this week.
I'm 4-0 this week. We'll see if we can keep it going tonight. Thanks for joining us here on Inside the Lines. Knicks game night coming up next.